Can you actually educate me on the Weta process? Is this like a performance capture technology?
Yeah, I have her in a suit for capturing her body movements, but also facial capture. It's a performance capture of all her performance, all her emoting. And we have witness cameras around everywhere to pick up where she is. And everything else is real. And we're just replacing her, but with someone even smaller in size. So you have to erase everything behind her. There's like a bunch of technical things you do. But the idea is to whatever performance she gives, she's such a great actress, is to capture all of that. Because then this character that doesn't even exist will feel very emotional, and you have to be tied to it. You have to feel its heart. And she was the heartbeat of it.
So she's acting with all this.
Acting with all that, but it just disappears.
It just,
She's not even, it's like, it's not even there. Like, we don't notice that this is
yeah.
here. It's like that. She can just perform through it.
What was some interesting, unique, challenging things about you directing her performance in this kind of world?
I just knew she had to be her. It was going to be just so easy with her. She's just so great. Everything was just so real, and everything was just like, she's that character. She becomes that character who's seen this world for the first time. No special effects going to help you with that if the performance isn't there. So it was all about getting the performance and casting the right actors. That's why you get Christoph Waltz there, and you get Jennifer Connelly. These masters are all on the set. Mahershala Ali, you've got an amazing cast of people. And that's really the heart of it, so that the technology kind of goes away.
How hard is it to get the actors to act when like the full world is not around you?
We put so much of the world around them. Like when you see the city, we put like a blue screen way in the back to just make the city keep going. But we built the sets there, the town, we built the real sets. So everything was very tangible and real. And that way she had to fit into that world and be as real as that. Because if it was all done in CG, well, then now you can fudge everything. But if you put her in a real environment, that's a real challenge. And that really helps them on Avatar, because that whole place is created in Avatar. You could get away with a lot, but they wanted to commit to that kind of detail. And on the next Avatar, that's why it just feels like you're really there. It's just stunning. And you get there by having something to work on like this to take the technology to the next level. So it was cool to be able to help, knowing that you're being helpful to him in his process and not just distracting him. But then also he liked that his artist had something else to work on besides just Avatar, to just work on something, different, to freshen up their perspective on things and methodology. And so, yeah, that was a really exciting movie to work on. And that we got to shoot it here, a Jim Cameron movie here in Austin. That was the best, having him here. And that my whole crew who's worked with me 25, 30 years, everyone had an extra spring in their step, because they're like, wow, we're working on a Jim Cameron movie. I mean, that's just like a high bar of achievement for everybody, working on it.